What's up guys, Danny here with Southern Off-Road. Wanted to bring this build and show you guys today. Possibly my favorite build so far this year. Different, cool, brand new vehicle. There haven't been too many getting modified, especially in this fashion. It's been really more of a street vehicle than an off-road vehicle, which we always have fun building just as much as we do the off-road stuff. Well, without any wait for you guys, we'll go ahead and show you. So, got a 2020 Gladiator Rubicon. We've done, I think, one or two of them up before this, but this is by far the biggest one. When our customer Chris came in, he said he wanted to do something big, wanted to do something crazy, and be seen. Taking it down to Florida, so this is going to be more of a beach cruiser style rig. As you can tell by the beauty of it, not going to see any off-road, but designed to look good. And technically, if you did want to take it out on the beach, it'd be pretty unstoppable in the Rubicon. So, like I said, 2020. We started with we really wanted to do a 2.5 inch lift on it, but we knew that trying to fit a 24 by 14, it's a 375/40 tire. So that tire is about a 36 inch tall tire, about 15 wide. Actually, I think a little wider than 15. Very wide tire. So, like I said, trying to do a 2.5. We knew that we'd have trouble fitting it. So what we did, we decided to try a 3.5 first. And even the 3.5 was the stuff to get it in there. In the end, we ended up 3.5 Skyjacker kit on it. We actually used a 3/4 inch spacer up front to help give us a little more room, and aesthetically makes it sit a little more level looking. So we'll start in the front end of this and show you guys what all we've done. So we got an Addictive Dessert Design bumper on it. We use the rigid Radiant series lights all the way around in this thing. So we got the 20 inch up front, that's 20 inch curved, then we got the pods, and we got the 50 inch. They're all red back glow, obviously. We got all the back glow hooked up to the auxiliary switches, and we got the white light bars hooked up to the auxiliary switches. And then on the first auxiliary switch, we have what I like to call the fun button, and I'll show you guys that here in a minute. So, I got a Warn VR8S. Wanted to keep it real nice with a Warn. Obviously, we didn't really spare any expenses on this build. Wanted to keep everything as nice as possible. Probably won't get used much, but still wanted a nice Warn, as well as a Factory 55 to match. As you can see, bumper is paint matched. We also paint matched a whole lot of the Jeep. Took most of your black plastic accents off and paint matched them. Even the edges of the fenders, they were all removed, paint matched. Mirrors, door handles, light bar mounts. We tried to paint match most everything without going too overboard. We may come back and do the grill at a different time. Left it gray for now to kind of give it a little bit of contrast. We got your diode dynamics corner lights, which kind of tie things together real nice. That amber light on the front's always kind of ugly. Got your amp power step XL running boards. Beautiful, and I believe actually the only way they're made for the Gladiator at this time. So really like those, help you get up in there, bigger vehicle. We got one of the first Undercover Flex bed covers for this thing. One of my favorite bed covers all around for any truck. Even better that they made it for the Gladiator. In the rear, we actually went ahead and took apart the factory bumper. We got the metal frame of the factory bumper paint matched, and then we kept all the black plastic accents. Did the tail lights in paint match, and did the handle in paint match. My opinion, the rear actually, the paint match, I think that turned out better than any of the other paint match. I really like the way the bumper ties everything together. On the wheels, you'll see those are American Force 24 by 14. I believe they are the Cortex with a 375/40 R24 tire. What I really like about these is they are the concave versions, which is still somewhat new for American Force, but really awesome looking. I keep talking about how the pictures don't even do them justice. You really need to see them in person to realize how awesome they are. So that's the Jeep. We haven't really done anything on the interior. It's all still basically stock. Actually, I think the Jeep came to us with under 1,000 miles on it. He pretty much got it and brought it right to us. Knew what he wanted. So, I mentioned the fun button. Obviously, being a Florida rig and more of a street style Jeep, had to get the fun with it. So, we got the Nightmare Edition horn blaster kit on there. Got 4 horns. So what I said was we had hooked that up to switch number 1. So the nice part is you got the horn blaster kit, but you can run it on the factory switch and surprise people a little bit. So as you can see, well, we do have to have it in the run mode. And then all you do is you let it rip. And that's probably how you get the police call too. So yeah, that's the 2020 Gladiator for you guys. I built it for Chris. Can't thank him enough. Can't thank everyone enough that got us the parts in a timely fashion. Painters that did a good job on this stuff. The build has come out, I think, even above expectations. We knew, obviously, looking at the parts list, we knew it'd be cool. I mean, you put all this stuff on a Jeep, it's bound to be awesome. But like I said, I think it turned out even better than any of us expected it would. And you know, it didn't follow the cookie cutter mold of Jeeps. It's all a little bit different and not how you see all of them. So that's what we like the most about it. We like doing stuff different and working with the customer and kind of directing them in the way that we think would look real good and the way that they think will look good. And in the end, it all comes together as a great collaboration and we get a beautiful product. So today we get to give it back to Chris. He's going to take it back down to Florida. I'm sure break a lot of necks with this thing. I can't wait to see all the reactions. I don't think we've posted any real pictures of it all done on the internet yet, so that should be interesting as well. Yeah, if you guys got any questions, feel free to hit us up. If you guys got a Gladiator and want to get it built, it doesn't have to be this crazy, but we can do just about anything. So yeah, give us a call at the shop, 205-685-1911. And this is Danny. I'm out.